Good morning, friends. Today we are going to learn about the probability. Probability. The probability is defined as the chance of happening or not happening in an event. Probability of happening of an event is equal to number of favorable outcomes upon total number of outcomes. Probability important terms. First, experimental. An operation which can produce some well-defined outcome is called an experiment. An operation which can produce some well-defined outcomes is called an experiment. The random experiment, an experiment in which all possible outcomes are known and the exact outcomes cannot be predicted in advance, is called a random experiment. Random experiment, an experiment in which all possible outcomes are known and the exact outcomes cannot be predicted in the advance, is called a random experiment. Examples of performing a random experiment. First, rolling unbiased dice, tossing a fair coin, drawing a card from a pack of well-shuffled cards, picking up a ball of certain color from a bag containing balls of different colors. Detail: when we throw a coin, then either a head H capital or a tail capital T appears. A dice is a solid cube having 6 faces marked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 respectively. When we throw a die, the outcome is the number that appears on the upper face. See, a pack of cards has 52 cards. It has 13 cards of each suit, namely spades, clubs, hearts, and diamonds. Cards of spades and clubs are black cards, and cards of hearts and diamonds are red cards. There are 4 owners of each suit. There are Ace, Kings, Queens, and Jacks. These are called face cards. Sample space. A sample space of an experiment is set of all possible outcomes of the experiment and it is denoted by capital S. Examples of sample spaces: in tossing the coin, capital S is equal to in bracket capital H and capital T bracket closed. If 2 coins are tossed, then the S is equal to H, H capital H, capital T, capital H, and capital T, capital T. In rolling a dice, we have S is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Events. Event is a single result of an experiment. Equally likely event. Events are said to be equally likely when there is no reason to expect any one of them rather than any one of others, i.e. when a dice is thrown, any number 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 may occur in this trial and the 6 events are equally likely. Exhaustive events. All the possible events in any trial are known as exhaustive events. When a dice is thrown, there are 6 exhaustive events, mutually exclusive events. If the occurrence of any one of the event in a trial prevents the occurrence of any one of the other, then the events are said to mutually exclusive events. When a dice is thrown, the event of getting faces numbered 1 to 6 are mutually exclusive. Classically defined probability. If random experiment, there are n mutually exclusive and exclusively likely elementary results in which m elementary events are favorable to a particular event capital E, then the probability of the event is defined as probability of event E is equal to favorable events upon total number of events is equal to small n in bracket capital E upon small n in bracket capital S is equal to small m beta y small n. Additional rule for the probability: when the two events capital A and capital B are mutually exclusive, the probability of that capital A or capital B will occur is the sum of the probability of each event. Capital P is probability in bracket capital A or capital B is equal to probability of A plus probability of the B. A probability of A union B is equal to probability of A plus probability of the B. But when two events A and B are non-mutually exclusive, then the probability that A or B will occur is probability of in bracket A or B is equal to probability of A plus probability of the B minus probability of A and B in bracket. Probability of A union B is equal to probability of A plus probability of the B minus probability of A intersection probability A intersection B. Example: what is the probability of giving an even number of single throw of a dice containing 6 number 1 to 6, in which 2, 4 and 6 three numbers are even? So getting the chance of 3 even number out of total 6 number, the probability is 2 by 6, and when we cancel 2.6, the answer will becomes 1.2. Here the solution has given total cases of outcomes can be arranged in throw of single dice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number of event is equal to 6. The total cases out of which the number of appeared on the face in even 2, 4 and 6 number of events are 3. Require probability, number of events and number of space is equal to 3 by 6 is equal to 1.2. Next example: if cards are drawn from a pack of 52 cards, what is the chance that all will be queen? If the sample space S, then n in bracket S the total number of ways of drawing 3 cards out of 52 cards, then it becomes 52C3. Now if A the event of drawing 3 queens, then n A is equal to 4C3, क्योंकि 4 क्वीन है और 3 बार निकाले तो 4C3, और 52 कार्ड है और 3 बार निकाले तो 52C3. The probability of event is equal to 4C3 upon 52C3 is equal to factorial 4 upon factorial 1 factorial 3 upon 52 factorial upon 49 factorial 3 factorial is equal to 1.5525 is the answer of this question. Next example: words are found with the letter of the word PEACE. Find the probability of two E's come together. Total number of words which can be found from the letter of the word PEACE is equal to 5 factorial upon 2 factorial the is equal to 60. Number of words in which two E's are come together, 4 factorial is equal to 24. Require probability 24 upon 60 is equal to 2.5. Next example: one digit is selected from 20 positive integers. What is the probability it is divisible by 3 or 4? Let A event that is selected number is divisible by 3 and B is the event that selected number of divisible by 4. Here the events A and B are not mutually exclusively because 12 is divisible by 3 and 4, A intersection B. Then PA is equal to 6, PB is equal to 5 and PA intersection B is equal to 1. The PA union B is equal to PA plus PB minus PA intersection B is equal to 6 plus 5 minus 1 is equal to 10. Required probability 10 upon 20 is equal to 1.2 is the answer of this example. If we go A event that is selected divisible by 3, 3 2 ja 6, 3 3 ja 9, 3 4 ja 12, 3 5 ja 15, 3 6 ja 18. So 20 divided by 3 we are getting 6 chance. That's why we are placed PA is equal to 6. The event that is selected number is divisible by 3. And B event that is selected number is divisible by 4. 4 1 ja 4, 4 2 ja 8, 4 3 ja 12, 4 4 ja 16 and 4 5 ja 20. That 5 times 20 is divided by 4. So PB is calculated by 5 and 12 which is divisible by 3. 3 4 ja 12 and 4 3 ja 12. This comes one time. So PA intersection B is equal to 1. And now formula is placed. PA union B is equal to PA plus PB minus PA intersection B. 6 plus 5 minus 1 is equal to 10. Required probability 10 and 20. All positive integers 10.21.2 the answer. Mean, mode and median. Mean is defined as the ratio of sum of outcomes of the numbers of outcomes. It can be considered as average of the outcomes. Mean is equal to sum of the outcomes upon number of the outcomes. Mode is the most frequent outcomes of an event, and median is the mid value of all possible outcomes of an event. Here is an question. A pair dice is rolled 10 times. The outcomes are as follow: 1 4 4 1 4 4 5 2 6 6. Find the mean, mode and median of the event. As we analyze the data, 4 comes 4 times. That's modes becomes 4. In first impression we get modes which is 4. Now we come to the solution. If we know the mean, the sum of the outcomes and number of the outcomes, mean 1 plus 1 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 5 plus 2 plus 6 plus 6 upon number of outcomes 10. The whole day becomes, if we calculate this, 6 plus 6 12, 12 into 14, 14 on 4, 18, 22, 26, 30, 35, 36 and 37. This is the wrong calculation. Here 37. The mean 37 upon 10 is equal to 3.7 is the answer of the mean. As we can see, the most frequent outcome is 4. So the mode is 4 and mean is 3.7 होना चाहिए. The median is the middle value of possible outcomes. If we arrange all these items 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and the 6 I is the middle one is 3. 1 2 3 4 और 5 और 6 सम नंबर है, तो इसका मिडिल का होएगा 3 plus 4 upon 2, 3.4, 7.2 is equal to 3.5 is the middle value of this answer. Thank you for watching this video. Have a good day. And we expect that this video will become useful for beginners and learners.